Today, the Friends of Molloy Jordan East Winston Heritage Center will hold a special membership interest meeting that they hope residents will attend. They'll also have a special keynote speaker
as well. Well, joining us now is Carolyn Parker. She's the communication director for the organization. And we get a sneak peek of hearing just a little bit from the weekend's keynote speaker as well. This is local author Shanita B. Johnson. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Well, I would like to start with you first, Carolyn. Can you sort of explain the purpose of the Friends organization for those residents who might be interested?
Certainly. The Friends of the Molloy Jordan East Winston Heritage Center is one of the oldest Friends group associated with the Molloy Jordan and the Forsyth County Public Library. Each branch has a Friends group, but the Molloy Jordan is the oldest. The group is in charge of helping and assisting the Molloy Jordan East Winston Heritage Center with its resources, its programs, and helping the community to get to know the library, what it can provide, and what the Friends can help with.
Very cool. Shanita, now to you. Can you tell us about your book, African American Firsts?
I certainly can. Thank you for having us today. This book is a documentation of African American firsts of Winston-Salem, Forsyth County. And I say of because we have many wonderful people that were born in this county that did many wonderful things. And we have people that were born in this county that left Forsyth County, North Carolina, and they went on to do great things in other states as well. I've documented at least from 1763 to 2018. Wow. And this documentation helps to create the connection between African Americans of this county with the county's history itself. There needed to be a compilation of that type of unity because it's very difficult to find.
So your work is very important then, obviously. Carolyn, what can people expect when attending this weekend's event? Can you share more about that?
Certainly. It's our interest meeting. We're trying to engage all the African Americans around East Winston and in the entire city of Winston-Salem to become friends. We want our Friends group to be one of the biggest Friends group. That's why we're interested in everyone coming out, hearing Shanita tell about all the things that many of us that grew up around East Winston, in fact, myself, the Molloy Jordan was the only library that I ever went to when I was growing up. So she has lots of things to share with us. But we want everybody to come and meet and greet each other, become a friend of our organization. We also want to have people to know what the library services are, and so that they can become acquainted with the library. I hear people say all the time that I didn't know the East Winston Library was still open. And yes, it is open and to the public, and we want to showcase the resources and various things that the library has. We will have hopefully the library, Central Library Administration there. People will be able to meet them and the staff of the Molloy Jordan.
Absolutely, Carolyn, that sounded like an amazing event for the community to come out and support and maybe take part, like you said, in your Friends group. But I want to go back to Shanita before we go. You've been working on this project, like you said, preserving the history from 1700s on all the way up here in Winston-Salem, Forsyth County area. Why did you find it such an important project to sort of preserve the history, especially in these historically sort of disadvantaged communities?
Well, let's just say that African American history is, as we know, American history. And in Winston-Salem, Forsyth County, African Americans did great things to help this city become what it is. So it's important for those who live in this county to understand that they had people here who contributed to the growth and to the prosperity of where they live. And that is very important for the children here, as well as for many of the adults who do not understand or know much of the history for Forsyth County. I think that this book itself is an enlightening part of the history of this county, and I think it's wonderful information for everyone, not just students, not just educators. This book is for everyone in Forsyth County, whether you are African American or not.
Ladies, thank you so much for your time, for joining us this morning. And again, for folks at home, that interest meeting is this Saturday at noon at the Malloy Jordan East Winston Heritage Center that is located on East 7th Street in Winston-Salem. And to learn more, you can give them a follow on their Instagram or Facebook page. The information is on your screen now.